Hi, I'm Carlos Antonio Aguilar Pavón, and my team is Miguel Ángel Cañaveral Nicolás and Jorge Hernández Espinosa. We are going to talk about the different sports in different countries that speak English like first language, like USA and England. We are going to talk about the tennis, the American football, the football soccer, and the swimming. Let's go with Jorge that is going to explain us the tennis.
Tres.
Okay, in the 12th century, in the North France, they started to play this game, tennis. But it made like very famous sport. So I don't know, like in London, they saw that game and they like started playing good and like a very competitive game. So in London, they like put it to the sport tennis. Uh, London they say no, well, we just like put to this sport tennis or something like that. So in London they start like playing tennis and all that sport. So this sport like I don't know you can it's very like easy to play. All the people can play it and don't matter the how old you are or like that. And this game you play like there are two modes, one versus one and two versus two. So in one versus one, there's like extreme in the field that it's called alley, and the alley in one versus one, they like then they don't count the alley. Like alley is out, like it's not the field. So in one versus one is like smaller the field because like you're not going to like catch the ball very long, so like it's very difficult to be like one versus one in all the field, so you're not going to catch the ball like that. So in the game two versus two, you here they count the alley, the extremes like they're called alley, they count it. Two versus two, like one player is in front and one player is back in both sides, and there's like the rules, like out and like that, all that stuff. So there are two players, like most representative the tennis in nowadays, and their names are Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal. Roger Federer is from Switzerland. He started playing their tennis like for a hobby, like for funny. So then he like started liking and going to competitions like that, and he's now like very famous and representative. So and Rafael Nadal is like the same story, but he started playing. He's from Spain, so he started playing their tennis in Spain, and now like they are like the most value like players in the tennis. They're they're like matches. They're like very good, and they're the best matches in all the world. That's all.
Ay.
Thank you, Jorge. You are so funny. Well, I'm going to talk about soccer. Soccer starts playing at England in 29 at middle of 29th century. Well, this sport is played with all of the parts of your body except the arms, but the only one that who the only one who can use it is the goalie who catch the ball. Uh, well, there is like 4 or 5 referees, but this one that is in the field, at the middle of the field, that is the principal. This referee, when the players are playing rude, like when something hit another one, the referee whistle and the players stop playing, and there the referee put the ball, and the opponent have to have a free shot to shot to the opponent, Well, this game is the most famous around the world because I think that all of the world know about it. There is a lot of players that nowadays are so so good, like Lionel Messi, Chicharito, Cristiano Ronaldo, etc. These players, the majority was were poor because or they start playing at the school or I don't know with their friends and some people watch them and they take that players to the can I say to a team, professional team, and they start growing and they now are famous. Another thing of soccer is that a lot of people want to start in playing at professional teams, but I don't know some ones who well I don't know, but that's the most important of the soccer.
Well, Mike, that's sport for pussies. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the sport for men's. Well, this sport started in the United States for. This wasn't a sport like football. This sport in the past, in the 19th century, it started like you throw the ball in a tube and it like pass it, and you have to like take the ball and run all the field. That was the sport. Like you throw it, catch it, and run. That was all sport. But then a guy that was in the University of Yale, his name was Walt Camp. Well, he is considered the father of football, like they call it like the father of football, because he started like doing the rules and doing like the game mode and all like that stuff of running and touchdowns and like all that stuff. So he started like playing with that her friends and like all that stuff. So well, so he started putting the rules and he put the rule that you run, and we all know the touchdown. So the touchdown is a value of 6 points, and you can't get an extra point. Extra point, like you can like put it the ball in the grass and you kick it. Or a player kick it. Well, that's like special players for the kickball in the football. And if you like, there's a tube like in this form. So if you like pass it the ball in the tube, like well, it's very far. But if you pass it, you get the extra point. That it will be a total of 10 points for your team. So like is the touchdown and the extra point. So if you don't get the extra point, like well, doesn't matter, it's a point, but you can win for that extra point. Like all your team is about to win that point. And well, that's like the rules. And like the most players of the football, they're like well, they're like very stronger and taller and all that stuff, like niggas and like that. They're very like very strong. So well, that's all of the sport. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie. The water is very cold. Well, I'm going to talk about the swimming. This sport began with the Egyptians because a lot of people want to cross the river or want to take a wash. Well, but this became a sport at England at 20th century. But then it's the most popular that is Michael Phelps. This person has won like more than 5 Olympic medals, and that's all.
Wow, Mike, that was extreme. Well, that's all about our video. Thanks for watching us.